Hello, I'm Judith Owens-Manley. My poster is Finding My Way into Climate Activism. Nature is my place. Most of my adult life was spent in central New York, sailing on Lake Ontario, paddling on streams and rivers, and bicycling on country roads, cross-country skiing in the winter season, which changed because of climate change. Now I live in Alaska, and that's glaciers, mountains, and rivers again. And climate change has really affected the glaciers here. We can't believe how much it's changed just from 2010 when we moved here till the present day today. So in September 2022, I have a relationship to the climate crisis like this. Oh no, something's wrong. Wringing of hands, taking small actions. I recycle. I read a lot about it. It's always in the background. But I don't know enough. And I try not to think too much about it because I have this experience of being helpless and a little bit hopeless about it. And then I get a call from my friend that intervenes and interrupts a little. He wants me to join an environmental sustainability Rotary Satellite Club in New York, and I live in Alaska most of the year. But I get on a weekly call and I get frustrated very quickly at my lack of engagement. I'm enrolled in supporting my friend, but not in this call. I'm not interested, but I'm interested in many things: refugee resettlement, domestic violence, all kinds of social issues, maybe climate refugees. So I decide I have to get further in or get out. It's a issue of integrity for me. My go-to response usually is learn more. So I start taking courses with the Pachamama Alliance. They're kind of created around social justice issues, so that appeals to me. It also definitely creates more unrest about just staying right where I am. So I take another course with the Carbon Crew Project. My husband does that with me. That's aimed at individual and household level decisions. So we start making a lot more changes and we create a 5-year plan for ourselves to take bigger actions. And then we take a Pachamama journey in November 2023 to Ecuador, a 10-day journey to the Amazon rainforest with 7 nights right in the rainforest. Well, that raises consciousness about the importance of the rainforest for planet Earth, but also about the simplicity of this lifestyle of the Achuar and Sapara Indians, the 2 groups that we visited, and the importance of the rainforest for them. It's an upfront and close look at climate injustice for people not causing the crisis, but experiencing most of the impact. So by the end of 2023, Chuck Tomaselli, my Rotary friend, connects with Peter Fikowski, author of Climate Restoration and founder of the Climate Restoration Foundation. Peter and Ilan Mandel in Israel start another nonprofit, the Climate Restoration Alliance, and Chuck and I joined them on the steering committee. We create a climate restoration resolution as a commitment to restore the atmosphere to pre-industrial levels by 2050. The intended reach is to be an international Rotary goal. So today, I am a climate restoration ambassador and more. I've signed that climate restoration resolution and I'm reaching out to others to sign. I'm committed to growing a whole group of climate ambassadors, and I've joined the Citizens Climate Lobby in Anchorage, Alaska and Central New York, my 2 communities. I follow other climate movements. I've now gone from being enrolled in supporting a friend to enrolling myself in climate activism. So finding my way, I had to generate caring enough to get in action. Some of that was educating myself, but it was also finding a big enough vision. The Grandparents Fund under the Climate Restoration Alliance is about caring for the world that we're going to be leaving for our grandchildren and all children to inherit. I'm a social worker as well as an educator. I'll always care about climate injustice for those who cause none to little of this crisis. Climate refugees are even now a part of our border issues around the world. So what will you care about in finding your way? What will be your hook? Because finding our way is different for each of us. The quote that grounds me as a climate ambassador is this: the fundamental role of imagination and hope is just the ability to imagine a world that's different from what it is now. That's Rebecca Solnit. I thank you for doing this with my poster today.